instructional video from Half Century Concealment.
Waiting for the afterglow, the railroad show.
Today we're going to mount a Holosun HS 507k red dot on a Glock 43x MOS. God, that's a lot of letters and numbers. Look, we're gonna put this on this so that it works and it doesn't fall off. We're gonna show you how we do it. How about that? By the way, if you have the 407k red dot, the process is exactly the same. And if you're wondering what MOS stands for on Glock 43x MOS, it stands for Modular Optic System. It's the slides that come pre-cut from the factory from Glock to permit you to place a red dot on them. If you like our content, please subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, become a part of our community. We're constantly putting new videos out, information that we feel is going to be useful for you. Let's get to this. First, ensure that your firearm is cleared before doing any work, that there is no ammo in the work vicinity. This is the Holosun 507k that we're going to be installing. This is the mounting plate that we're going to need to remove. You want blue Loctite or VC3 threadmate, which comes with the mounting plate. Talk about that in a moment. If your screws don't already have blue thread locker on them. Very, very important. You're going to need this mounting plate by C&H Precision Weapons, specifically made for the Glock 43x or the 48 for the Holosun 407k, 507k. And yes, there are written instructions on the back of the card. This is what the mounting plate looks like. Here's a close-up view and the side. It is only as thick as it needs to be to serve its purpose. The plate comes with 2 mounting screws, which I'm not going to be using simply because these are stainless finish and everything else on the gun is black. So I'm going to use the ones that come with the Holosun that are stock black. Now you're going to need a Torx T10 key that comes with the Holosun. In case you lose it or you misplace it, that's the reference for the key you're going to need to remove and install the screws. This MOS plate that we're removing along with these 2 screws, we're not going to be reusing. I like to put them in a plastic pouch, keep them in the gun case. In case I ever take the red dot off, I can go ahead and put the plate back on, which will be installed in this direction. These are the 4 mounting points on the Glock 43x MOS, the footprint. 2 in the back, 2 in the front. The shape and the dimension, these mounting points, are what require to use a mounting plate. If you try to mount the 507k directly on the 43 without using a mounting plate, you end up with this gap in the back of the red dot. You will not be able to mount it securely onto your pistol. Place the plate onto your 43x. It pops in place using your fingers. This is how it changes the footprint. Now, when you mount the red dot, it mounts flush. No gaps, as you can see here. To screw down the red dot, Holosun brings 2 sets of screws in their packaging. And you can't use screws from when you remove the mounting plate because you just added thickness, so you need longer screws. Now the first set of screws are a little bit thinner than what you need, and you can see as I compare it to the C&H screw that came with the plate. So let's go ahead and put those back, and the second set of screws, as you can see, are the proper thickness. As an added benefit, they already come with blue thread locker. We can go straight to installing them. Once again, you're going to need your Torx T10 key to tighten the screws. By the way, if you are using a torque wrench instead of the provided key, please set it to 20 pounds. Tighten them up. There it is. Give the screws 24 hours for the blue thread locker to set before you fire the pistol. A very important point, if you're going to change your sights or install suppressor height sights, do so before installing the red dot. Otherwise, you'll need to dismount it, install the sights, and remount the red dot all over again. At this point, your red dot is installed, it is secure. You still need to give your screws 24 hours to set and cure properly, but you're ready to go hit the range tomorrow. And that is how simple it was to mount the Holosun 507k on our Glock 43x MOS. You did see in the video that we had to use the mounting plate from C&H Precision Works, and the cost for that plate is $45. Now, that may seem high, but look, they did the research and development, they created a product, and that's their price for it. It's on their website. We'll have a link below for your benefit, but we have no affiliation with them. One other option that you always have is you can have either C&H will do this, by the way, or others will mill your slide to accept a red dot. And whether it's this red dot or some other one, keep in mind that you're going to have to take the slide off your gun and mail it in. You're going to be without it for a while. They're going to mill it, which is going to cost $75 to $150, maybe even more. They're going to have to mail it back to you, and that's going to cost a lot more than $45, plus it's a lot of time involved. It's an option that you have. Just keep in mind that a $45 plate is a much simpler way to go, and it's effective. If it wasn't, we'd probably be looking at another option. We will have Amazon links below to the Holosun 507k and the 407k. The only difference, by the way, between these two red dots is that the 407k is a standard one single dot, whereas the 507k gives you the option to have a 32 MOS circle around your dot. That's the only difference. It's an option that's available on the 507k that's not available on the 407k, and there's a difference of about $70 in price for that option. We chose to do it. It's up to you if you decide to get it or not. We have red dots that don't have that circle, and they function fine as well. If you do this install, or if you simply just installed another red dot on a Glock or any other pistol, please share your experience with our community. Leave a comment below. Let us know what your experience was with the red dot. Will you put a red dot on another pistol? Let us know what your feedback is to red dots in general, and maybe even to this specific build if this is the one you have. Please, once again, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, become a part of our community. Be safe, adopt the pet if you can, and have a great day.